Alright, I'm super excited because all the video stuff that I've filmed about the 110 that I have right now and all this stuff is way different now.
My name is Jeff.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
My name is Jeff.
Turn down for what?
I'm not gonna try to build up the suspense or not tell you what I'm doing. There's a lot of channels like that that make me extremely angry because they make like a 12-minute video about what they're doing or like, oh, what am I going to get? I'm gonna tell you, I'm going now to pick up a 2020 CRF110. I have the 2014 now that I just picked up like a month ago, and the original plan was to I bought that one with the plan of building it out and, you know, doing a pit bike build. And the more and more I have thought about it, the fuel injection on the 19 and 20 110s has like really sparked my interest because carburetors, I'm gonna not say carburetors are a pain in the ass, but they can be a huge pain in the ass. I haven't bought a new dirt bike since I was like 16, 17 years old. And so when I looked up the prices of these 110s for a brand new one and saw the MSRP, I thought, all right, I'll probably pay close to that number after you get your fees and all that kind of crap put on there. I was severely wrong. I called two of the local dealers here and they were charging MSRP and they were adding some crazy like setup fees and all sorts of stuff. I understand you have to pay some stuff, fees and all that kind of stuff, but this price was like, we're talking a $2,400 MSRP pit bike, and these guys were telling me like $3,400 out the door. So about a week ago, I changed my mind again and said, I'm gonna keep the 14. I talked to a few people that are more integrated into the motocross community than I have been since I was a teenager, and they said to call Tri-County, Honda, Kawasaki, I'm pretty sure these people sell everything, and that they actually gave you good deals. They were right. They gave me a crazy deal, and that's what I'm driving to now. I'm just signing papers.
Right.
See, like when you buy this stuff off Facebook Marketplace, I don't have to deal with this guy. But he's cool. Right. He's cool. I'm just saying. I've signed my name like 4. I'm sitting here with Marcus. What's your wife's name?
Lauren.
Lauren, look at this. See?
That's right.
He won't vlog for you, but he will for me.
That's exactly right.
All right, so all the paperwork's done on this 110. Look what I just found. CR125. How mad do you think Heather would be if I came home with 2 motorcycles? God, that's the bike, man. Probably should have got one of these. So apparently, I'm not the only one taking pictures. They want to take my picture now. So none of the salesmen here at Tri-County like to get wet, so we park trucks on the porch. What do you mean? Oh, duh. Wow. I'm smart, huh? You got the whole truck and the sign in it?
Yep.
There. Look, oh, look at him moving.
He does that with his wife. He knows how to do that.
Woo!
I told him how she could make money doing videos, but he won't agree to that.
This is how, yeah.
That's
this
it.
Is the shot.
Can you go fill it up?
North Star Coffee Place. You remember? Huh? The Ride Command North
Look at this.
Star.
They gave me free t-shirts. And he's in the vlog again.
That's right.
She's going to be so mad at you.
Oh, she will. Trust me. She will.
Appreciate it.
Yep. See you.
Have a good one. All right. So everybody's probably seen what a stock 110 looks like. So I'm not going to bore you with those shots. Plan is Probably not anytime today, either tomorrow or Saturday. This thing's getting taken completely apart down to the frame because I'm going to powder coat a bunch of stuff and get started on the real pit bike build. But that's it for right now.
One eternity later.
Alright, so I did a really bad job updating you on this whole pit bike process. The brand new 110 is right here behind me, and here, I'll show you. One of the SSR 125s is gone, and I traded for this. Not the motor, it's a whole a CRF110, it's the whole bike, but I've already torn it into pieces. The frame and everything are taken apart, it's getting powder coated. And today is the day of reckoning for the 110. I have literally rode it inside this shop around in circles and did some wheelies, and that's it. That's all it's been ridden, and now I'm gonna completely tear it apart because I'm powder coating like pretty much everything black and some stuff red. But I'm gonna grab some before shots so you can see what it looks like now, and then hopefully in like a week or two from now when I build this thing back up, I can look back and be like, wow, I did a really good job. And I also might use the video to look back and say, oh, that's where that goes.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna call my name, yes, come and say my name. Call my name, I'm never gonna stop if you just call my name. I'm never gonna drop it, gonna take it, take it, take it to the top, 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 top. Gonna make it hot, gonna make it till it drops. Never gonna pick it up, gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna make it, never gonna fake it. Gonna make it, never gonna fake it.
All right, if everything is correct, which it's probably not because we don't know what we're doing, this should just pick up off of here.
And then it fell off.
Ta-da!
Take it to the top.
Instead of wasting time trying to take a spoke wrench and cut all of these, or twist all these spokes out individually, I'm putting HD spokes in it anyway, so this is my solution.
Take it to the top. Take it to the top.
So I broke all the grinder wheels, so doing this the old-fashioned way. It's a little more organized than it looks. So if you start over here, just pan across all this stuff. So starting over there, and then you can just loop through and look at everything. We've got everything in these little bags and labeled what it is, so it shouldn't be super confusing to put back together. But the fuel injection, to get the frame up over, we had to disconnect a bunch of this little stuff, but you can see like these little quick connects. So as long as we put those back in the right place, we should be good. But we're real good at making things way harder than they need to be, so this bike might never run again. Here's the plan. I already have a set of wheels that are black, but because these are already off, there's no point in me just leaving them like this. So the wheels are gonna be black, bottom of the forks are gonna be black, and then the whole frame and the swing arm will be black, and then hubs, which, you know, that's just the brake side, and triple clamps will be red. So red, black, and
Tomorrow.
all right, so I changed my mind. One more thing. The valve cover here on the front of the motor, I'm gonna take off and do satin black to match the frame and the fork tubes. And then I also need to do a better job explaining like what the end product here is gonna be. We're labeling all this stuff. It's leaving tomorrow for powder coat, so should be good. Okay, so I'm literally almost finished editing this video, but I feel like I've done an awful job keeping you kind of even relatively together about what's going on. So I wanted to try to wrap this up here in like a minute and not waste a bunch of time, and hopefully kind of make this less confusing. The 2014 CRF110 that I talked about in older videos is sold. I sold it cash after I bought the new 2020 that you have watched in this video. And then one of the SSR 125s that you saw in other videos is also gone. I traded it for a CRF50 and $200. So I got the bike and $200, and this person got an SSR 125 that was basically brand new and had a bunch of like nice parts on it. I did take the plastics off and put blank ones on because I wanted those Deep Creek Apparel graphics, but that's what's going on. The CRF50, here's a picture of it. That bike is already torn down. There's so many 50 videos on YouTube. I didn't think it was necessary to take the time to film taking that bike apart, because if you want to see one, you won't have trouble finding it. The reason I did it with this 2020 110 is because there's only like one or two that I've found of someone tearing a brand new bike down to the frame. I'm one of the only other ones stupid enough to do that, I guess. But here, moving forward, those will be two separate videos. Really all that's left is to get the powder coat stuff back, and then to get my parts list together and order everything and get it here, and then both of those bikes will get built, and I will have two awesome pit bikes. And then, yeah, the only other bike left for a project video right now is the XR100 that you saw behind me in the last clip. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can remember. I actually have a bunch of stuff filmed already, like bringing that bike over from my parents' house and cleaning up really well with the Steam Jenny and going through that whole process. But because I have so many other projects going on right now, I wanted to finish the 110 and the 50, and then we'll start on that 100. That's a childhood bike that my family it stayed at our farm and no one ever got rid of it. So I'm kind of glad I still have it. I want to restore that one, do like a really cool build on it, and after that, I guess we'll have to buy more dirt bikes. Don't tell my wife, but that's really all that's left. So the other thing is the SSR 125 that you saw in the previous video, the one that's left. I have a big announcement about that bike. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram or Facebook or somewhere, do that, because there's a chance that could be yours. I guess I basically gave away what the announcement was. Get it? I gave away, you know what I'm saying? Pun intended. But so follow, because follow me wherever you want. I don't care if you subscribe on YouTube. I'd love you to, but if you don't, I get it. Follow me somewhere on social media because of that announcement. I want as many people to see it as possible, because I'm super excited about the 5-year anniversary of Mark's Media and of Deep Creek Apparel. That's what we're doing this big announcement for. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you like these videos. If you do, leave a comment. Tell me something. Thumbs up somewhere. But other than that, that's it for now. And I guess I'll see you guys when it's ready to put these bikes, when it's time to put these bikes back together. All right. I'll see you next time. Of course, I set that up, filmed that video clip, and now this camera is sitting right here and it's dead, so I'm using my phone. Huge shout out to the guys at Tri-County. That was probably the best experience I've ever had buying something from a dealership. I literally called 2 days before and said, what's the best cash price you have? They gave me a price. That's what I paid when I got there. There was no advertised price, and then I showed up and there was a bunch of bullshit fees put on or setup or freight or anything. What they told me was what I paid. They helped me put it in my truck, and I came home. They were happy. They gave me some t-shirts. I was happy. It was great. I'm really gone this time. See ya.
Hey, the beat go off? Hey, I up it, then my heat go off? Bang! I heard he do that sneaky talk.